All right, what's up, guys? Today's a pretty exciting day as we've been waiting, and they have arrived. Here are the 5 wire shelves that I picked up from Amazon that have just arrived today. They actually came a day early, so I'm actually not going to waste any time. I'm going to clean out the boxes over there. I did get these are 16 by 14 by 14 boxes. They all fit 2 per shelf, and I plan to put them on the bottom 4 shelves and leave the top open. So I'm not going to waste any time, start putting these together, and here's the montage. And there we go. 1 shelf done, 4 more to go. Alright, what's up, guys? So as you can see, yeah, the 5 shelves are built. It's actually been a couple of weeks, and I wanted to show you basically how I have it set up. I got all the boxes here, they're all organized. I can go through, how I have my organization and things like that, but all these racks do have boxes. They're all being used, full of items. And guys, it's honestly amazing having this much space, the availability to put in basically, decently sized items and still have room for more stuff. So the way I first intended on doing this, and of course everything changes, when you first start to when you start using it. So I initially was just going to have boxes on everything, then use like the top shelf for just like big stuff, and probably the bottom shelf for big stuff too. But with me dealing with like older electronics and things like that, as that's what I like to deal with, I am actually dedicating these 2 shelves here just for bigger things. So as you can see, like a Sony audio control center, a typewriter, another vintage, some more audio stuff. That's a printer, that's a PA set. So guys, if I did all boxes, I actually wouldn't have room to do like these bigger things, and in turn it allows me to actually see what I have. And I can always go more into how I have my things stored, but I'm actually trying to figure out, if I want to, because initially I was saying like just 2 items per shelf. As you can see, like these fit tight, but if I move this sideways, and this obviously it's the same, it's a square, so I really can't put too many more things on here. But some of these items, like the subwoofer, I might be able to fit more things on here. So I think it just depends. I actually did print out more shelf labels, so I got those if I need them. So that is what I'm currently working with. I love having these shelves. I ended up purchasing these like plastic things that go on the shelf here. I was noticing that some of the feet would fit or slip through the wires, and it really just didn't fit too good on the shelf itself. So I ended up getting just 2 sets of the 5-pack for like these plastic things, and they definitely work, especially for the bigger things. For the boxes though, I do have one here. As you can see, I'm not a huge fan of it. With the boxes, I'm actually having an issue where so this bar here is higher, of course, than these wires, right? So if I pull this box out, you know, it comes out. Okay. But now when I push it back in, if I don't have the mat there, it will typically catch on one of these thin wires. Now the problem with this is that when I push it back, sometimes when I push it back, the plastic mat will like get caught like that. So I'm not like, I love these racks, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, right? But if I could go back and get 5 different shelves, I think I would get the ones that have like the wood top here so that it was all smooth. Then I wouldn't need to buy these. And the boxes would slide smooth, and I assume that the boxes would actually last longer because, you know, with these like rubbing on these bars when you go to put it back, you know, see there, it gets caught. It's caught again, you gotta like pick it up and like shift it. So I think the boxes would actually last longer if I had something like that. But I'm not gonna get rid of these shelves. I really like them. They give me no issues so far. I mean, as you can see, I got a bunch of stuff here. I'm shaking the shelf. I mean, it's really not moving too much. I'm trying to keep the heavier items at the bottom, big boxes and things like that. And next video I'm working on, well, a couple next videos, I think. I'm actually going to be organizing the shelf. I can't show you too much because I am going about it a little bit different way. That's actually organizing my shipping boxes, right? Because I mean, we got so many different size boxes with shipping, you know, subwoofers, typewriters, control centers, rings, you know, like, so how do I store all my things, right? How do I do all this in an efficient manner? So they actually do sell shipping box racks that are like $500 or $300, the fancy ones. I'm not looking to spend that much. So I'm going to use some brain power and manual cutting to actually use like PVC to do it. As you see, I've done like one so far. I'll give you guys just a little sneak peek. I've only done one so far. I got to make some changes and things like that, but it is working. Like, as you can see, you know, and I can move these boxes here and lay it on these. This one's just not zip tied in. So, but as you can see for this one, it does work. The idea is to do that throughout the entire shelf and try to figure out with these other shelves, because it looks like I'm going to have some extras, and you know, hopefully get that done for you. And I am also, with the rings that I just mentioned, I purchased this, right? Because before I was putting the rings in these 16 by 14 by 14 boxes over here. But what's the problem with that? Well, let's just see as a size comparison how big the ring is to that box. You know, just the bag. And as you can see, with me having so many different items in these boxes, it can get very, very hard to figure out where those specific items are. So basically, and I saw a couple other YouTubers do it, but they haven't done it with reselling, is they basically 3D print like little organizers that go in here, right? Because this drawer is cool, but how do you organize things? I mean, you really can't. So I actually drew up some files and templates here, and I got some boxes getting printed. It's gonna take a while, I know that for sure. And actually forgot that I have more tags over here even. So I definitely have enough tags. But the idea is basically like, let's say for this one, right? This one would go in one box. You know, this one would go in one box. This one would go in one box, so on and so forth. And those boxes should basically like be divisible equally by the actual size or area of the actual drawer. Meaning, if it's a 10 by 10, you can fit 4 2.5 by 2.5 boxes, or you can have 2 5 by 5 boxes, or you can have, you know, 10 one by 1 inch boxes. So depending on the amount of items that I have per box, and also the overall size of it, you know, we can create like these little individual cubbies and get it all organized, get all the things in there. And these are going to be 3 inches tall when they're all done. So as you can see, it's working along. I have yellow in here. It's just a filament that I've been using. Works pretty good. So hopefully within the next couple of days, you guys will see a different video on me going over that entire process, or just process overall, testing it and things like that. So that is it for now. As you can see, going back to the original idea of this video, all 4 or 5 of the shelves are up. I still have the plastic shelves over there. You've got the shelves here and shelves there, and I'm loving it. So it's definitely enough area, enough room. I feel like I've definitely have enough space here for, you know, everything else. As you can see, I got a pile of boxes here I got to work on, but you know, guys, just the amount of space between here, I thought I was going to be, you know, basically closed in, but I'm not. And you know, another cool thing that I found out is with these shelves is tape measures fit right on the side, so you'll never lose them now. So guys, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you look forward to the next videos. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions for me, any recommendations for me, you know, or you know, what I may be able to do differently, or you know, just whatever you guys are thinking. So yeah, let me know what your guys' setup look like. Are you looking to do something like this, even bigger? You guys got a warehouse, you know, just starting out. So let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.